On September 10, 1931, ground was broken on the construction site for the Worcester Memorial Auditorium, also known as the Aud. The architect, Frederick C. Herons, was tasked to design a building to commemorate the 355 local Worcester residents who had lost their lives during World War I. The auditorium was designed under a classic revival influence, with the use of geometric shapes and volume, costing roughly $160,000, nearly $2 million in today's money. The auditorium was completed in historic Lincoln Square on September 26, 1933. Leon Kroll, no relation to Nick, was commissioned to paint a mural in the building's main lobby, titled The Shrine of the Immortals. The mural can be seen in the backdrop of the 2013 Christian Bale movie, American Hustle. Here's our boy Jeremy Renner with it now. One of the first appearances of the auditorium as a snowboard spot was in the 2001 film Iron Curtain, produced by John Cavan. Iron Curtain featured the likes of Andrew Muddy and Eric Cavall, who can be seen doing board slides on the downrail in front of the auditorium. I recently reached out to John Cavan via Instagram and asked him a few questions regarding the clips in Iron Curtain. John went on to say how he grew up seeing the auditorium his whole life, working at the Eastern Border in Worcester. He remembers when him and his crew first started seeing street rails in the MacDog videos, and how he instantly thought of that spot. Fast forward nearly 10 years later, and the Worcester Memorial Auditorium has now become a hotbed for professional and amateur snowboarders alike. Crews such as Videograss and teams such as Capita have gone to this spot many times over the past few years. People have gotten openers, some people have gotten 2 clips for their video parts, and some folks have even made it in the local newspaper. Two years later, the auditorium attracted then up-and-coming amateur snowboarder Cole Maven to attempt a double backflip off the main block, leaving us only with a few bails and an incredible quote to accompany the clip.
I am fine. I do not know how I'm fine. I'm fine.
I reached out to Cole for comment, and he has been unavailable at this time. 2013 also attracts legend of the game, Chris Bradshaw, to do one of the most stylish tricks to ever grace the auditorium's grounds. And 2014 brings Mike Ravelson back to bask in the glory of the spot, which feels only right to round out his parts in the DOA series, as well as Scott Stevens giving the auditorium some 1 foot love. In addition to the big blocks out front, this spot also offers a set of handrails adjacent to the left side of the building, which can be seen in use when Cole Maven revisits the auditorium in his 2015 rendered useless part, as well as Jesse Gouveia making excellent use of the shipping container that was briefly placed in front of the auditorium. In 2015, Jed Anderson took us around the right side of the memorial building to make good use of the rail to AC unit to rail for his video gracias part. And thanks to Jake Jerem, the filmer of these clips, we now know that they both came quite easily to Mr. Anderson. With the future uncertain for the building, now being vacant after slowly falling into disrepair, and numerous articles coming out yearly about revitalizing the now decaying structure, I, for one, hope this isn't the last we see of the Worcester Memorial Auditorium.